So I've been using the OhSnap 3 Pro for about 2 months now, and I'll be honest with you, it's the best phone grip that OhSnap has produced thus far. Will it make it into the top 5 for phone grips? Well, I'll let you know at the end of this video. Now in the next few minutes, I'm going to cover the install, compare it against versions 1, 2, and 3, and give you 3 reasons why you probably should still stay away from this product. Alright, installation is simple. Take it out of the package, pretend to read the instructions, and then place the OhSnap around where the MagSafe magnet array is. Press down on it, and presto, the OhSnap 3 Pro is ready to go. So what makes the 3 Pro better? I had a terrible experience with the 2.0 versions. Those things lasted me 3 weeks before the elastic broke in them. For starters, OhSnap stopped using elastics in their grips. They've got this thing that's actually closer to a pop socket. With this new design, it gets rid of the cutting off the circulation feeling that you would get from previous versions. Now I would say it's almost as comfortable as the pop grip and is on par with the Rhino Shield grip, but every once in a while you're reminded of the thin pieces of plastic that have stretch marks in them that allow you to precariously hang your $1,000 device off your fingers. Seriously, I'm not the only one who was kind of worried about how that looks, right? Now without the elastic, the grip portion doesn't snap back to the 3.0. No, you actually have to lock it back in place, which is something I do miss from the 1.0 and 2.0 versions. Now the 3.0 version is also missing the soft rubber coating that's found on the 2.0, so if you ever short an air hockey puck, you can use your iPhone with the OhSnap 3 Pro because it is very, very slick. And like the previous 2 versions, the 3 version can act like a fridge magnet for all your grocery list needs. And if you're all about that hands-free life, the 3 Pro does double as a stand in both landscape and portrait modes, although I would say that it is a bit finicky and unstable when compared to the 1 and 2 version. Last thing I'll note is that you could put it on a case if you really wanted to, but I wouldn't, and I'll elaborate in reason number 3. So the first reason not to get this product, you guys realize this is a semi-permanent grip, right? It doesn't come off easily, which might seem necessary for a phone grip, but other companies don't do it. So once you're committed to the OhSnap life, like getting a dog, you're kind of stuck with it. Now OhSnap says you could take it off, just use a card, except that this might happen, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy additional adhesives. Now I'm not sure about you guys, but this doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Because by sticking this thing on your iPhone, you're basically hamstringing your ability to fully use MagSafe. I mean, sure, the phone grip does add a smaller hump to your device, but what about all those accessories that rely on the smaller MagSafe array at the bottom to stay aligned? Products like the Apple battery bank, certain car mounts, and MagSafe wallets. Yes, the magnets on the OhSnap are strong enough, but still, accessories still rotate. Why, OhSnap? Why? So just remember, the grass isn't greener on the OhSnap side. Friendly reminder, if this is the first time watching one of my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Everything I review on this channel is unsponsored, so, you know, that's the way I like it because I get to say whatever I want. So hit the subscribe button, damn it. Reason number 2 not to get this product, it's almost too thin. Now don't get me wrong, it's great having a thin grip, but what happens when the thinness makes the product just really hard to use? Now how do you think you get the grip out? Yeah, it's really not as easy as it looks. You need to bust out your trusty fingernails and kind of dig at the edge of the centerpiece. Other grips you lift out, and the OhSnap 3 Pro you pry. And let's be real, doing this is painful. But wait, it gets even better. The top of the grip is so thin that it gets between your fingertip and nail, separating it sometimes. It's annoying, it hurts, and seriously, I can't be the only one that this happens to, right? So while having a thin grip may seem like a good idea in theory, let's just take a moment to think about the practicality of it all. What do you think, pups? At the end of the day, who wants to deal with a phone accessory that might hurt you? Third reason not to get it? MagSafe charging might suffer. This is a MagSafe charger. In perfect conditions, it'll give you 15 watts of wireless charging. Every other scenario, it's either 7.5 watts or maybe 10 watts. Mostly 7.5 watts. And the only times that 15-watt charging isn't achieved is with non-made for MagSafe chargers, or if the distance between the MagSafe charger and the iPhone is too great. So I did a bunch of MagSafe charging tests with the OhSnap 3 Pro grip, and I was left with one question. Why, OhSnap? Why? I mean, if you're gonna tell me your grip doesn't suck, I would expect it not to mess around with MagSafe charging capabilities. On a bare iPhone with the OhSnap 3 grip, my bare iPhone got about 7.5 watts, the bare minimum. Talk about a buzzkill. And what happens if you use a case on it? Well, you might as well not even bother, because nothing really happened with my case and my grip. Zilch, nada. It's like dangling a dog treat in front of Monty and not letting him eat it. So I've really got to hand it to OhSnap. They've managed to create a grip that doesn't suck, that is somehow both frustrating to use and ineffective at the same time. Especially when it comes to wireless charging. It's become such a normal thing for us. But then to have this setup not work? Quite mind-boggling. Actually, it's quite an achievement to make it so mind-boggling. Anyway, so has the OhSnap 3 broken into the top 5 for phone grips? It ranks better than the versions 1 and 2, but it currently sits at number 7, so do check out the phone grip video if you want to see which ones are actually better, and... what the? That is not a good thing. So that's all I got for this video. I can't believe that just happened. Questions, comments, leave them down there. If you want me to check out a different product, let me know, and I'll see what I can do.